Well, hello, Fruity Cutie. What's up? My tone is a little weird today because you're not going to like this video, but you definitely need to hear it. And I don't care if you like me. I care if you change. I need you to change because that's my life purpose. If I don't somehow get you to change, then I have failed in life. That's what I believe anyway. That's my truth. That's my opinion. That's how I feel. I am born to hopefully by the end of this video, inspire you to start eating healthier because, well, the title of this video is, do you need to eat 100% raw to be healthy? And the answer is no. But here's the kicker. You want 100% of the results, but you don't want to do 100% of the work. I just realized my shirt was uneven. Okay. You want to eat 50% healthy or 50% raw, but you want 100% of the results. Now, how does that make any mother fruity sense? The other thing that you want to do is you want something for nothing. You want something for nothing, and that is the problem. And it's not your fault that you are in a society that gives you something for nothing, like social media. A lot of people watching this, not everyone, but most people watching this are watching this, and it's free, and my content is totally free, and they have never joined my course or bought any of my books, and they have never invested in themselves. They have never come to my retreats. They've never invested. And if you don't invest, and this has nothing to do with your finances. This has nothing, obviously you need money to invest in yourself, right? But everyone can afford different things. Like one person can afford a $20 book, and one person can afford to come to my retreats. Shout out to my fruity cuties coming to my retreats. Okay. Some people can afford the Food Addiction Freedom course and some people cannot. Some people can just afford a book, right? And I'm not saying you have to buy it from me, but you have to invest in yourself because I'm telling you right now, and you can do that with other people's books or courses or programs, but it's the law of the universe. You can never get anything without giving. So for example, you want to lose the weight without paying the price of losing the weight, which is working out, pushing yourself beyond what you're comfortable doing, okay, having a craving and not giving into it, having discipline. Discipline is the cost of freedom, the freedom that you want, the weight loss. You have to pay for it with discipline, with being uncomfortable. Discipline requires you to be uncomfortable. It's not discipline if you enjoy it. I'm letting you know that right now. You're going to have a craving and have that food available and right in front of you and say no. And that's how you know you're on your way. But I let you know this right now. Hold on. I need to put a pillow here. Okay. You keep wanting something for nothing, and that's what's ruining your life. You keep wanting to get without giving, without paying the price. You think I got here. When I say here, I mean, living on the beach in Miami, working for myself, eating raw, 15 years. I don't have to worry about my health or my skin or my weight or anything. I don't have any health issues. I don't have to worry about anything. You think I got there for free? There was a cost. And the cost was the food that I used to love, the things I used to do, the people I used to hang out with, the restaurants I used to go to. I fucking love all the shit you love. I loved it. You think I don't like bread? Who the fuck doesn't like bread? I had to pay the price. You're trying to get something for nothing, and it's not going to work. You have to invest in yourself. The only way that I am working for myself is because I took a course in 2017 from Darren Hardy called Insane Productivity. It was a lot of money, and it was like $5,000, and I invested in myself. And what happened was the course didn't teach me how to do what I'm doing now. I invested, and therefore I said, okay, I'm investing in myself. I'm getting serious. This is a lot of money. I don't have this kind of money to waste. I have to do this. And that's what happens. When you invest in yourself, whether it's with a course or a book or a program, you act differently because something else is on the line. If nothing's on the line, then you're not making any progress and you're not going to take it seriously. That's why it's just so much better to join if you join a gym for $10, okay, you join Planet Fitness, there's nothing much on the line. You're probably not going to go. But if you join a yoga studio for $350 a month, you gonna motherfucking go. You're not wasting $350 a month. If you just, I hate to do this because somebody's gonna unsubscribe. They're gonna get butthurt. Bye, boo. If you just keep consuming my content and then it's free and there's no accountability, there's nothing on the line, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. You have to do something different. You have to get accountable. You have to invest in yourself. I've invested thousands of dollars in myself. Thousands, not just on the fruit, but on programs, on courses, on books, on sessions with people, you have to realize that is the way to get. You can't just get. You have to give. So if you're the type of person that just keeps taking from the world, taking, and you never invest in yourself and you never give and you never help anyone, you just want help, you never help, you're not going to get it, boo. And if you think you're going to be able to lose that weight easily and comfortably, you got another thing. You're going to keep the weight on. You're trying to look for an easy way out, a quick fix. You're trying to look for an instant, and this doesn't work. But our society is obsessed and used to and in the habit of getting things fast because you tap on your screen and you get an Amazon delivery the same fucking day. You tap on your screen and you get a dopamine hit from Instagram or YouTube or, Facebook or TikTok. And so we're living in a very, very instant, quick society, and it's free. This is free. And most people will never get anywhere because they just keep on consuming the free content. And that doesn't give them any type of motivation or push to do anything. And you want the body of someone, you want the health or the skin or the hair or whatever, you want the body of someone or the health of someone that has paid the price, that has put in the work, done the push-ups, done the planks, put in the work, sacrificed for maybe 15 years, not eating any unhealthy food, but you're not willing to do that. I will never forget. Something changed my life a long time ago. And I'm not a very disciplined person. I'm just being honest. The way that I eat the raw food diet is I eat as much fruit as I want, and it really helps. It really helps with cravings. You don't have to worry about cravings at all. Of course, there's tips and tricks that I teach in my course. If anybody would like to join my course, this is it. This is like the last video that I will be making on the course, on saying that you can join my course because the registration ends in 1 hour. So in 1 hour we start. So if you'd like to join, let me know. Email me right away. But listen, something happened in 2012 or 2013. It was amazing. So I was already raw, just eating a lot of dates and a lot of almond butter and all this stuff, right? And just loving my life because once you learn how to do it, it's very easy. But I was managing a raw food restaurant, and my operations manager, I was the manager of the restaurant, and my operations manager walked in. Her name was Sandra, and she had a personal trainer. Her personal trainer, her name was Massey Aries. So you might know her. She's very famous now. So she walked in with her, and I was like, "Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. What's your name?" She told me Massey. Okay. "Hi, my name's Jeanette. I would love to give you a sample. Would you like to try our juice of the day?" And she asked what was the ingredients. And I said, it's beets, pineapple, ginger, lemon, and kiwi. It's so good, super high in vitamin C, really good for your heart and your skin, hair, and nails, and really good for circulation, great for working out. And she said, "Oh no, I cannot have any sugar at all. I cannot have any fruit, not even, the sample cup was 1 ounce, not even 1 ounce." She put it down. Okay. Now she probably can I've seen her eat some watermelon or whatever, but that might be fake because the internet is fake, right? So I don't know what she's doing now. Like I said, that was 2012 or something like that. So that was a while ago. So I don't know what she eats now. It doesn't matter. That's not the point of this story. The point of this story is she was ripped, right? Like she had a crazy body, and her belief was that she was, her trainer told her, you cannot have any carbs, you cannot have 1 ounce of sugar, right? And so she was paying the price to get the body that she wanted and that she believed she needed to do to get that, right? Like Chef Babette eats lots of fruit, so that's not the point of this story. The point of this story is she was paying a cost. She was paying a price, okay? You don't need to pay that price to look like that. I'm very sure of it. You just need to really work out and be dedicated and consistent. I don't know why I said it like that, consistent. But the point is that I never forgot that because it didn't make me think anything about fruit or sugar. It made me think about discipline, and it made me think about the cost that people are willing to pay. And it's like, you want the body of your dreams, but are you willing to work out 3 hours a day like the people that you really, really look up to? Like, are you willing to do that? Because that's what they do. When I think about David Goggins, he works out hours a day. Do you really want that body? Because you can have that if you pay the price. Do you want to work for yourself like me? You could do it. Oh yeah, I have no fucking skills. I have no connections. I have no talent. I have nothing. All I'm doing is paying the price. I'm putting in the time and effort, and I'm showing up every day. Every day. Are you willing to do that? Because if you want 100% of the results, then you have to put in 100% of the effort. So do you need to eat 100% raw to be healthy? Absolutely not. But do you need to eat 100% healthy to be 100% healthy? You motherfucking sure enough, you do. Was that English? Yes. The answer is yes. To be 100% healthy and get 100% of the results you want, you have to eat 100% healthy. Yeah. There's many ways to be healthy. But if you think that you're going to be able to eat a few vanilla Oreos, shout out to my pretty cutie. She knows who she is. If you think I don't know what the name of they were they vanilla or white Oreos? Light ones, blonde Oreos, I don't know. If you think you're going to be able to eat a few fucking tortilla chips and get the results that you say you want, you're not. You're playing yourself because one action affects the rest. One habit affects the rest. You're not going to be able to be disciplined and also undisciplined at the same time. You cannot do it. It doesn't work like that. Your brain records everything. Every time you eat something unhealthy, your brain says, okay, we're unhealthy. Every time you eat something healthy, your brain says, okay, we're healthy. You're confusing the shit out of your brain and you're not getting anywhere and you wonder why. I eat so healthy. Why can't I lose weight? Because you're not eating healthy. I work out. Why can't I? No, you're not working out hard enough. It's not rocket science. I'm talking to myself too here because I got the excuses too on deck. But it's not rocket science, boo. It's eat healthy and move your body and you will lose the weight. But you don't do that. You want to eat the donuts and the brownies and the little here and the little there, and you want to skip one workout and you want to not push yourself one day and you're not getting anywhere because you're not investing, you're not committed, you're not staying disciplined, you're not giving it 100%, you're giving it 10% and you're getting 10% of the results. So stop expecting and wanting 100% of the results if you're not willing to give 100% of the effort. And all the people that think they're getting over on the world because they're getting this free course or that free book or whatever, you're not changing because you're not investing. I learned that. The only way to grow and to get anything done is to invest in yourself. And if you don't have money, then you invest in time. You invest in other ways. But you can't get without giving. That's the law of the universe, boo. And let me just read an excerpt from here because this is my favorite book. You got to get this book. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Whew! I talked about it in the other video. You ready? Oh, I love this book so much. I just opened the book and there's every single page of every single book. It's so good. The proof of this truth is in every person, and it therefore admits of easy investigation by systematic introspection and self-analysis. Let a man radically alter his thoughts, and he will be astonished at the rapid transformation it will effect in the material conditions of his life. Men imagine that thought can be kept secret, but it cannot. It rapidly crystallizes into habit, and habit solidifies into circumstances. Let's read that again. Men imagine that thought can be kept secret, but it cannot. It rapidly crystallizes into habit, and habit solidifies into circumstance. So what does this have to do with what I'm talking about? There might be a part of you that feels that you will never change. That thought is leading you to the habits that create your life. And if you have a thought and a belief that you will never change, then you will absolutely sabotage yourself every single time. So how do you change a belief? It's very simple. You just change it with implanting a new thought. Write a new thought down. So think of your worst thought that you have that you think, oh, I'm not worthy, or I can't do this, or I'll always be fat, or I always give up, I always sabotage myself. Okay. And what is the opposite of that? It's so easy for me to lose weight. It's so easy for me to be disciplined. It's so easy. Don't set yourself up for failure by doing a water fast. But you know what I'm saying? Just, it's so easy for me to eat raw, or it's so easy for me to lose weight, or it's so easy for me to be healthy. Write that down, look at it everywhere, and say it 1,000 times a day. And a thought is simply just a belief that a belief is simply just a thought that you've had over and over and over and over and over again. A belief is just a thought that you've had over and over and over again. So if you believe you're not worthy, if you believe that you'll never do this, if you believe that you can't do this, you've had that thought. And now to reverse engineer that, all you have to do is have a different thought. Take control of your life by taking control of your thoughts. You got to get control of your thoughts. Nobody else can do this for you. And if you're thinking you're going to save up, oh my God, this is the worst emails that I get. You're going to save up and take my course, and that's going to change your life, and you're going to eat shit until then. You're going to take my course, and nothing's going to change. You have to make it happen now. Taking my course is a really good idea for the accountability, for the community, for the guidance, for the support, okay, for the discipline, and for the investment that is going to change your life and push you to make better decisions. But let me tell you right now, if you're waiting to make a choice or waiting to become disciplined, waiting is literally making it harder every single day, every second, every choice. It's making it harder. So again, don't forget what I said. I know this video is all over the place, but the main thing that you need to know is your brain is recording every single action. When you eat one tiny chocolate chip that is not vegan, that is not healthy at all, your brain records that as, oh, okay, I'm not a healthy person. Yeah. At the end of the day, we're all acting, okay? We are either acting like the person we want to become or acting like the person we have been and that we don't want to continue to be. It doesn't make sense for you to waste your life. So do me a favor, stop that shit. I love you, boo. I'll see you in the next episode. If you're interested in working with me, you have less than 1 hour to join us. We start tonight, Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. I'm so excited, and I will see you there live on Zoom. Oh, it's going to be amazing. And we're doing hypnosis now because I am a certified hypnotherapist. So that can really be helpful because a lot of times we're not even aware of the subconscious programming that we have. We don't know why we're doing what we're doing. So that can really help. And shout out to my fruity cutie, Nicole. Oh, everybody go follow her. Her name is Just the Plants Ma'am. She has just reached the 100 mark. So basically, I hope she's okay with me saying this, but I'm so proud of her. So she's lost over 100 pounds. Okay? Yeah. So she's been working out with me consistently, and she has been vegan for a very long time, like 30 years. But an unhealthy vegan. And so now she's eating healthy. She's eating lots of fruit, and she's working out with me 4 days a week, and she is in the hundreds. She's 190, I think 7 today. And I'm so proud of you, Nicole. And thank you for being in my life. And because of you, I feel so good today, and I'm just so proud of you, and it makes me really, really, really happy because I know that our workouts and what I'm doing is making a difference. And I love you, Boo, and I'm so proud of you. And she's a member of Ms.Fit Mondays, and she took my course, and she works out with me every day, 4 days a week. Okay, so Monday, Wednesday, every day that I do the workouts, she comes. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. If you'd like to lose weight, 20 pounds or more, or maybe 100 pounds, then send me an email. I will get back to you, and hopefully you'll get into the course before it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Okay, I love you, Boo. Bye.